Yeah, I don't know that I have anything extraordinary to share, except that, one of the things that I've learned is we pretend, when it comes to poor people, that the way families work, and the way, community operates, and like what families need is suddenly this big mystery. What I know where my family is concerned is, we need income, and we need to kind of be able to put something aside for the future. I know where my children are concerned. I desire a future for them where they have some income, they have a job or whatever income streams that they have, and they're able to kind of put dollars away to be able to plan for the future. And I know that's what my parents did to help us get to the place where I am right now. And so I don't think any of this is all that complicated. And, we've joked before, Willie, as people kind of get into this, is it income or is it wealth? Is it income or is it savings? My answer is yes. It obviously is both of those things. And when we put ourselves in a space where we're trying to pick one or the other, to me, that's akin to trying to decide if our children need clothes or food next week. It's a false question, and we ought to be thinking about how we do all the things. Well, and that's right, and it's one of the things we spend a lot of time talking about. And I share with my community every chance I get my belief that I used to think a city was a place with a bunch of houses and a bunch of streets and a bunch of bridges and a bunch of parks and stuff. I've come to believe that a city's not a place at all, but a city's a family of people that have to take care of one another. And so, where our public safety frame is concerned, if I'm thinking about like this as a family, than saying a public safety frame that only centers around racing to the scene after something terrible happens. Well, that's not good enough for my children. Of course, we have to invest in the community to safeguard our community around them, right? If we're thinking about this as a family, then again, none of us are trying to decide when it comes to the children who we love, whose names that we know, whose faces we see when we close our eyes at night. None of us are trying to figure out, is it wealth or is it income? It's how do we do all of the things that we can? How do we do literally every single thing we can imagine to help secure their future? So our challenge and the dare that I keep issuing to our community is, what would it look like to treat a whole city worth of children as though they were children who we really loved and really cared for, in the same as we do our own the children who walk into the door at the end of the school day.